Good morning, campers. Today I'm going to be playing Good Riddance. It's kind of a newer, not really newer, 90s pop punk era Fat Records. The reason why I'm playing them, I really found that they stuck out. They were a lot better, I felt, musically than a lot of the other bands. And really sincere about what they're doing, too. Uh, got a chance to hang out with them a few times because I have mutual friends or friends that were friends with them that dragged me along. I've been to a few of their record release parties in Santa Cruz. And anyways, I'll put on the song and get the drawing. Now, Luke's guitar playing is really what I like in this band a lot. I got a chance to sit down and talk to him many times, and he's a huge metal fan actually. We talked about black metal, we talked about Metallica, of course, Slayer, and sometimes I hear it in this guitar playing, like kind of brought it over to what Good Riddance is doing. Uh, this song's off of Operation Phoenix. This song is called Letters Home. This is the intro to the album.
That modern man suffers from a kind of poverty of the spirit, which stands in glaring contrast to his scientific and technological abundance. We've learned to fly the air like birds. We've learned to swim the seas like fish. And yet we haven't learned to walk the earth as brothers and sisters.
Really good intro. Yeah, kind of give you an idea what good riddance is. I mean, short songs, good intros, good outros, really heartfelt lyrics, strong drums. They were on a hiatus for a while. They came back out recently, right before COVID hit. Actually, they were touring. I saw, and it's kind of the way the alternative music works. When you got a Democrat in office, it dies, and as soon as you got a Republican, it's full speed ahead. You know, that's just the way the music industry seems to work. And I don't know. It's been a long time since we had some shows, but I've probably seen Good Riddance maybe about 20 times. One of the last times I saw him was a record release party in Santa Cruz, and I ended up partying with AFI afterwards. It was the first time I ever drank moonshine, actually, and we were singing Scorpion songs. Sing along with the boombox, and the landlord of the place eventually got sick of us singing, so they took away our stereo, hoping that we would shut up and fall asleep. And we ended up knowing the lyrics and the timing of the song anyways, and we just said, "F that! We don't need the radio. We could sing the songs without it." And we continued singing Scorpion songs. And I don't remember exactly all that happened at night, but I ended up waking up the next morning down the street from the house in a strange car. Either someone's car that was at the party, or maybe I just walked out of the house. Because in those days, I would, if I partied too much, I'd pass out in the back of my truck and sleep it off. So maybe I was going for my truck, but I don't think I had my truck at the time. I remember I went to Frisco to visit a girlfriend, and I ended up driving for her car to Santa Cruz. That's right, and from there I met up with the guys from Missing 23rd and Burning Dog, and that's why the next day DI was playing, and we decided to see who can sneak into the show first type thing. So, being veterans of going to punk rock and concert shows, we all knew how to sneak into a show. The more shows you go and play, the more the more you know how to just walk in and pretend you were there. Sometimes that works. Uh, but have lamulets, like you're one of the bands. I'm here to play. Leave me alone. Security guards don't know. As long as you look the part. Bruce Lee's coming along. I got probably, I'm guessing maybe 4 or 5 more days on Bruce. And then I'll be done. On to a new character. First time seeing Good Riddance was with Ill Repute, and a band called Strung Out. It was at some place in Oxnard. I remember the tile floor, and someone had spilt water or threw water all over the place, and the mosh pit was more of a slip pit. Someone ended up hurting himself. Some girl did. It was bad. At least there was no fights. That was also probably one of my first shows in Oxnard when I moved there from Palmdale, Lancaster. I went to the show with this guy named Matt. Matt was a straight edge heavy metal dude. He was into punk rock and stuff too. He was a cool guy. Last I heard of him, he got married and kind of disappeared from there. West Virginia surf report. The water's flat, muddy, cold. Not much waves. West Virginia. And we got about 2 more minutes here of drawing. We got a lot of progress done today on him, huh? He had kind of a weird sideburn thing going. And his hair is thicker here. Tonight I'm painting live at a club called Epic. It's at a place inside of a building called the Dell Center. My studio is downstairs. Actually, my art studio is. I'm working on a Johnny Cash there. I don't know if I'll finish it tonight or not. I hope to finish it. Just a little bit more shading. Yeah, you can find good riddance on Fat Records. Uh, they got many releases. I think I'm probably around maybe 8 or 9, maybe more. For a while there, they were pretty consistent in pumping out an album a year, or maybe two a year. We're in the 15-minute mark. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. All right, let's see what I'm working on.